like that was one of the things without like part of the big deal was they're like, well, you can make an Ultraman movie as long as you do the Eva movies. He's like, okay, and then he did one more Eva movie. He did one more, and he's like, there, I did it. More Ultraman for me, please. Same as the new Godzilla suit also really looks like he's got that like a weird googly eye, but also Godzilla's always had a weird googly eye. Godzilla's always looked fucked up. Can we? I don't think we can actually. Let's try it. If we don't, well, we'll build up the world juice anyway from bopping the other guys. He's got a he does have a messed up grill. Like a shark with teeth everywhere. Okay, no, they did. They got him. Okay, this is where they're gonna pop out. I'm gonna get you. I hate you all. Blah blah blah. I'm mad as heck. Hey, stop being mad as heck. I'm not gonna fight him out of hatred because that's bad and spreads hatred. Sure thing, Setsuko. You just got whatever reason you gotta give. Oh, Giant Robo! Remember when Giant Robo? They just dropped it from Alpha. Giant Robo's in Alpha, and then it gets up to, like, it sets up everything, and it's like, okay, next game it's gonna be fucking incredible, and then, whomp, he's gone. Dropped, not mentioned, he's gone, he's went home, got lost. Not that I need the extra money, because, you know, you can't spend the money. Line Barrels was in... Was Line Barrels in BX? It's starting to the audio, I think, so I'm going to nip that in the bud. As reduces the Yokoyama say is no joke. What gives me hope is they're releasing a Giant Robo Super Robot Chogokin this year. And you know what that means? That means Bandai can do whatever the fuck they want, right? Right? That's how licensing works. Let's find the thing. Giant Robo Super Robot Chogokin. Now I gotta do the thing because the explicit sided doesn't exist, but that's fine. That should be it. I just say Sun Vulcan Robo was a thing and it will never come out. Yeah, they do, like, unless a thing gets to release date, you're just like, they show loads of stuff and it's like, come on, show me please, let me buy it. And they're like, no, you cannot buy Super Robot Chogokin Daizengar. Like, when they first announced the Super Robot Chogokin line, they had loads of Super Robot, like, OG guys, and then they had... And there was also, like, the second add-on kit for Mazinger, where it was, like, Iron Cutter and loads of other stuff, and then that just never fucking happened. They're like, nope, sorry, not doing it. So, yeah. A lot of the time, you just gotta wait till it actually... Unless you can click on it and put it in a basket, it's not real. It's never real. But because they've got that, I mean, they did Solar Chogokin and Galgaigar, and then he was in BX, so if you put 2 and 2 together and get 10, Garen fucking teed. For Giant Robo in the next video game. That is true, they are using the thing for the Hello Kitty version. The Hello Kitty version is also really cool. I really want it, but it's a lot of money for a joke. I'm surprised they haven't Super Robot Chogokin everything that had a Solar Chogokin equivalent, like, where's Combattler and Voltez? I think Great Booster was in the Iron Cutter kit, now that you mention it. Like, Great came with his wings and a sword, and Mazinger you have to buy the rocket punch effects, the sword, and the Scrander. Oh, and the big hands, the really big hands, because he came with one really big hand, and they gave you then 3. So Great could also have really big hands if you were into that. It's also horseshit that the Galgaigar line doesn't use the crossover joint stuff, so I can't give Mazinger a big Galgaigar Protect Shade. It's me, I love toys. And anime toys. My 3 great loves. Okay, and now Crow's gotta go in there ready to fuck. And also I'm gonna save. And Russell. Russell is not one of my great loves. Oddly enough. Damn, nobody hit Purple 2 and HD4 850 is a bad time. How bad a time? Crash City bad time? Yeah, that's what I've done. Like, well, I say that's what I've done. But yeah, like when I saw the next teams are free if you already own it, I'm like, okay, that's good. That's a neat way of getting people to buy your shit right now, so you can keep going. Hey, look, people are still buying the thing, so you should keep giving us money. I got to accelerate because I want Advent to be able to sit next to Dingus Crow, but I guess I didn't have to do that. I could actually just do the go again, and it would have been fine. Yeah, see, and he wouldn't even killed them anyway, so... Damn, Care just sent me a dog having a good time. Bonk! The incredible grace. Lowest quality is uglier than Chaos Edition runs worse. It's good trade, yeah. Yeah. And not even for like the same reason that Dead Rising 2 runs bad. Dead Rising 2 is really weird for me in that it's optimized for a particular setting, so when it was like, oh, it's not running brilliant, I'll lower some of these settings, it made it way uglier and also run worse. Like, I lowered the settings and I got half FPS, and I'm like, So then all I had to do was just change like one, like, I just put everything on normal and just lowered the resolution and then it was fine. Because Capcom, that fucking engine is dark sorcery. The fuck is not out of the race? It wasn't a race, it was a rumble. Holy shit! It's the fucking Hell Skull! Oh, an SP drain too. Ooh, yowza. Oh, well, if he's gonna eat it anyway. Okay, so, Sorrowful Maiden, I won't stand for you to keep on living. Kravia, that's... You've been chosen by a sphere. Random Crow watching over you. And this just goes like, I still can't afford to die here. I'll put a stop to you, Kravia. That's all I can do. This fucking robot's cool as hell. I'm glad that Obari made a thing that wasn't a titty. Remember how in Z1, God Sigma, Bullios, and Gravion are all like pretty central to the plot, and then in Z2 they make a huge deal about God Sigma coming back in to save everybody's butt, and it's fucking incredible. And then in 3, it's just like it's gone. It's like, but those guys were cool. I liked those guys. They had the Rose in space, and those other guys had infinite energy, and the other guys, well, Sandman, he's majestic. What more do you need? Seems that's his only recourse anyway. Let's maximum break this lady. Okay, so Kravia versus Rand. Hey, I hate you lovey-dovey couples. Gravia. God damn it, Gravia. Enough of your tantrum. It's really making you look bad, you know? Darling, you say stuff like that and it's gonna blow up in your face. I ain't here to coddle anybody. That was just a dose of legit honesty. Quiet, wounded lion. Listen up, Gravia. If you got time to hate everything, then ain't there stuff like other stuff you ought to be doing? Come here, me and Gunleon are gonna show you how much of a beef we have with your dear Sphere's power. But is it Snake Titty? This Scorpion thing does kind of look like it. Now that I mention it, it's a weird side with titty. No, can't risk it. Excellent. Because it makes no difference. We'll stick with that. We'll save the big damage for later. Or to get SP back, or just anything other than that. And then crow, blah 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 blah. Why won't you pick me? If I can't have you, nobody can. Lady, I ain't nobody's thing. Everyone who ever tried to claim ownership of me is dead. No one's gonna step on my coin purse. I'm actually not gonna attack with him. Gonna fuck up your dingus sprinklers. At least the people. Oh well, he's gonna defend again. Like it's the same issue. So what spheres haven't we met, and that we're gonna 100% meet in 3? Taurus. So we've got the bull. Let's look it up. Let's look up the Zodiac. Let's look at the 12 signs. So we've had Aries, a Taurus. So Taurus we need to see. The fish, I don't think we're going to see the fish because I think Asukim has the fish, and you just... Like, it's mentioned in one of the Bibles that it's just like... No. Asukim got the fish already. Sagittarius we haven't seen. I think all the others are accounted for, so it's Taurus and Sagittarius. After beating the Argon Rival, you feel like you can take on the world and then you meet Shu and Alpha and you're fucked. Shu owns? I love that weird guy. Yo, you've got to heal that guy. You just have to. You got to heal that guy. Can you squeeze out any other? I think they should be alright, because she... Oh, actually she can't, because she got SP drained, so she's fucked. Fuck it then, let's go big. Because all the other spheres we've met, or Asukim is yoinked. And the only one that isn't mentioned in a game, I think, is Pisces. And if Advent got to attack her, she'd say, "Pitiful girl, it's my duty to help you. Kravia, I'll destroy you quickly." And I mean, chill out, who the fuck? I mean, I could repair, but I'll save. Pepper says shoes and Luzel's schemes make the Mexican story. The shit Shu pulls in friggin' Dark Prison is so good. Where he betrays Luzel in such a way that he can still tell other people that he was doing it for Volcrus. And he wasn't just being a shitlord. But anybody who was there and witnessed to it is like, no, she's a shitlord. 100%, guaranteed. No, Luzel resurrects you, but he doesn't resurrect him completely, and because it's an imperfect resurrection, Volcrus can't control Shu anymore, and Shu just pretends to be controlled by him. And then he's like, "Time to make my sacrifice to Volcrus. I'm gonna chop you up, Monica, for real." And then he throws his sword at Luzel and kills him. He's like, "Ha ha! Betrayal's the best way to revive him, wouldn't you say, Luzel? Ha 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 ha!" And then Safine, the wise old, gets upgraded and becomes a sexy babe, and she breaks out of the control by saying, "No, I want to fuck Shu right in his dick or whatever. Sex isn't real." And then, of course, second OGs ends with Shu going, "You just gotta trust I'm not a bad guy." And Monica's like, "He's not a bad guy." And Sphene says, "Yeah, he's not, honest." And Yang, yeah, poor girl, I put an empty image, blah, blah, blah. And then Yang's like, "I don't trust you as far as I can throw you." Like, what the fuck's that change of attitude? You trust her, but not me? That's bullshit. And then Masaka's just like, "I'm too tired. I'm too tired to fight him anyway. I'm too tired." And she's just like, "I'm not even in Neo Grandson, dude. You can't do shit to me. I'll power up." And as he was like, Safine is trustworthy. She's never lied to anybody. The only time she ever deceived anybody was when she made everybody think that the bad dudes were bad dudes. Like, she made up evidence for them being bad dudes because there was no proof, but they were definitely bad dudes, so I think it was legit. They're all one SP off from being able to be useful to me. It fucking sucks. Like, she revealed the truth about them with a lie. So really, That's not lying. Yeah, that's a trust on that guy. Mm, 40% is pretty fucked up. So Fiend's never liked it anyway, and she's totally open with Monica. She's like, yeah, stupid bitch, we're gonna sacrifice you. She never liked you. Carrie is mad as hell about everything all the time. I think that's going to be a bop. One way or another. On the one hand, I would like it if there was a giant invisible scorpion robot attached to the tail. But if there's not, I don't mind. Crow, why? What's wrong with me? Lift it, lady. Yeah, it's I'm pretty sure that's a bop now. Hopefully. Bow, wow, wow, wow. Scramble egg. Got him. Off she goes. Chris like, dang it, Javier, I'm coming over to sort you out and stop being a jerk. And she's shooting everything, blowing it all up, and it's awful. Titsuka, what is it? It's like, don't worry, I can deal with this. So he yells to Kravia. Rad, the crow, Don't worry about it, Tetsuko. But time to do some sphere thing, because while her thing is being sad, Rand's the pain dude. But now to take some of that sorrow from her, maybe make her not mad as hell. And with that, bring Kravia sort of back to her senses. It seems to have helped at least. Got him. Solved it. How the hell did you do that, Setsuko? No idea. Maybe spheres aren't garbage that makes me want to die? And Advent's like, that's right, spheres aren't all bad. You guys are about to reach a whole new level. Oh. What the heck? What the? I don't like this at all. Orion, what's the deal? And he's like, oh, me? Actually, my name is not Orion. He's having a giggle. He's a sphere guy? Orion, he's like, nah, Orion's not my name. I'm BARBIEL the Needle. And I'm the actual reactor of the resentful scorpion. So, don't worry about it. That other dude who said he was the one lied, controlled by me. Eat shit. And this time, Setsuko isn't gonna be able to stop him because he's rude. Still didn't get a new move though. Maybe if you used a new move, the lady who wasn't the real reactor moved, I'd be more impressed. Ah, I see. Actually, he is. So, he puts you in a pachinko machine? There you go. Got him. I spoke too soon. He's like, there you go. Beautiful. Perfect. Excellent. And he's Saru. He's like, hey, how you doing, boss? Pretty good. And he's like, ah, Sardius, welcome back. So BARBIEL is Saru's boss, and Central Base isn't worth defending anymore. Like, and it's not even worth destroying either. This planet's ley lines are just fucking garbage. There's no point even harvesting the energy. So BARBIEL just has no more use for anything here, including Kravia. And he exhausted the hatred his poison awoke from Psyche, so she's just done now. She's garbage to him. All out of hate. So he just puts her down nicely and says, I'll see you later, buddies. Especially you, Setsuko, because I hate you the most. She's like, Orion. He's like, stop calling me that. I'm BARBIEL the Needle. Anyway, bye. See you later. Try and fight side duel if you can or whatever. Orion. Kravia! Crow, is Kravia alright? Yeah, she's fine, I guess. Just snoozing. BARBIEL the Needle. The true sphere reactor of the hateful scorpion or whatever. I bet Advent fucking knew all along, because he's a piece of shit. But we've got Central Base, so we sort of won a little bit, at least on that count. BARBIEL the Needle. Zahito versus the Needle. So, the balance of power on the continent is about 50-50. And we could probably bring the fight to side real alright. Like, the Resistance have got this new cool huge base and all these robots and shit here. Pretty good. And now that this world is set up to defend itself, that means Advent can get back to all the duties he's been not doing on the other Earth. But don't worry, he'll be back. And Clavier is just back to her old self, but she doesn't remember all of the things that she did while she was under the control of the needle guy. She's just like, oh, yeah. It's like, I'm Crow Broost. It's like, oh, thanks, Crow, thanks. Nice to meet you. How you doing? So she just doesn't know anything. But Crow's like, you're going to be in charge of keeping everybody here in Central Base and sorting it all out. You're going to be in charge now. And it's like, damn, she lost her memories. And Blue is like, I guess this is a really bad side effect of the poison. And that's all the more reason to go beat the shit out of him, because he fucks up your life real bad. Like, he puts stuff in you and it fucks up your memory from before then. So she, you know all that cool stuff where Crow was like, you can do it, girl, you're cool, you're not worthless garbage. And now that's all been undone. Poor Clavier. But yeah, we're gonna beat the shit out of that. Anyway. Thanks for the help, Advent and Blue, no problem. So Advent says that when he comes back, he's going to introduce Setsuko, Rand and Crow to a new sphere reactor. The sphere reactor of the quarrelling twins. It's like, we already met him though. He's like, no, this one will be on our side. But until I come back, you gotta gather as much info on Barbiel and Sidereal as you can. And then off he goes. And so he's like, well, that's it. He pissed off then. So, Advent's gone. I guess we should get up to what he wants. Like, do you trust him yet? And Crow's like, I think he's alright. My instincts tells me he's alright, but my instincts also tell me that this next round of fighting is going to be way worse than anything we've done before. So, fuck. But luckily, we're a team, and we're going to level up, and it's going to be good. Let's have a good time. And all the rebel dudes are like, hell yeah, it's good, nice, brilliant, excellent. Mondo, cool. Let's make friends with Clavier again. And maybe Crow can tell her that he's married to the Queen of Mars this time, instead of not telling her that. And here we go, scrolling text time. Even as the reactors steeled themselves to their perilous journey, the other Earth bore witness to the last stand of the Geminis. The Battle of the Spheres had begun sooner than they had foreseen. With the breaking of the Time Prison, the true battle across the parallel worlds was about to begin. And that's the end of Rengoku. Where we fucked up the anti-spiral. We killed the last of the Geminis, supposedly. Code blue, code red, code black, and code white. Vicky and Susan are going to get out of the robot, and Chris is going to go, this is it? Seriously? No, Susan's going to get out of the robot, and Crow's going to go, please, no. Not another woman. Please. She sits on you in the robot? Marilyn never made me do that. She never did that to me. She stomped on my balls and set me on fire. But she never sat on me while I was doing my job. Fuck. She was like perfect timing, Judy for credits, fuck my life. Don't worry, don't worry. If I hadn't fucked up a 50% dodge, it would have been over like a little bit. Dark Prison takes place at the same time as the start, like the EX route at the start of second OG, and then it has like a little gap where they like don't do anything for a couple of months, and then it goes on to like it goes for the entirety of second OGs. Like the very last stage of Dark Prison has Shu show up like after doing the thing from second OG, like he leaves the boss fight at the end of second OGs and he's like, I gotta go do something, and then he goes to do that. So it's like it happens at the same time, like throughout the entirety of it. Imagine Crow with Marguerite sitting on him. Ugh. Marguerite's too good for that, whereas Susanne, she doesn't have a lot of combat experience. She wants to obliterate Gates without mercy. But yeah, you should play Dark Prison after second OGs. Because otherwise something's happened, you'll go, what the fuck is that? So you'll be where the characters are, where they're like, what the fuck's happening? But also you won't know what they're fucking talking about. Oh, Crow in Aquarium, that would actually be fucking awful for him, we would hate that. Crow would do the Sirius and Apollo cross punch. The jealousy cross or whatever, where they punch each other, but he's doing that to any woman in there. He's like, fuck off! No! I'm married! I think. Sure, why not? I don't know what that means. But we did it. 15 stages. We did it. We did all the route splits. We got them. It was alright. Crow's Grunt got the most of the animation budget of the three. But I like their new attacks. I liked the scenario where we got the Gun Leon, where it's Gun Gun Leon, Gun Gun Leon, Gun Gun Leon, Gun Gun Leon. That's the prayer for the Lion God. I just appeared out of nowhere and I pretended to be a god. Well, here we are. I'm the Pope now. Thanks, Mel. You really fucking helped. Crow doesn't really get married. He's like, why would you do that? Why would you stand up in front of everybody and do that? That's weird. But as far as I know, the canon route for Crow is he picks Marguerite. But yeah, we did it. I liked the Gunley on stage. Goethe sucked. Kravier had a really good portrait. The Scorpion robot's really good. Even if it does fit you into a big pachinko grinder for some reason. All in all, alright. Glad I got it for free. I'm doing a thumbs up. You can't see what I'm doing a thumbs up. I'm like, hey. It was alright. That's my retrospect.